Welcome to another episode of the Coach's Corner here on the Riverhawk Spotlight. My name is Alex Welde, and today I'm joined by Susquehanna's men's and women's cross-country and track and field coach, Ethan Senecal.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. So we're going to start with the landmark indoor championships that happened a couple of weeks ago. The men taking first place, their fourth season in a row in first place, essentially building an in-conference dynasty, essentially. How has that been able to sort of come to fruition, especially since the start of this season specifically?
It's been a long road since my time I started here. This is my middle of my 7th year. When I got here, we were very consistent, top 3, but we're never really to get over that hump to be, the top team in the conference. Over the past few years, we've continued to grow. We've had some really great recruiting classes. Our culture has really developed. We've really become a dominant team, from field events through sprints and distance and all the way across. So we've just continued to build that culture, upperclassmen teaching the underclassmen the ways, the way we do things. And it's really, shown over the past few seasons, and, hopefully we continue to grow and keep, dominating and doing as well as we can in the conference.
The women, meanwhile, ended up in 4th place in this event, but obviously they've had a lot of success winning in previous seasons. So what would you say going into next year that you guys are going to try to do to have the women back on top of the throne?
We're just going to continue to work with recruiting. There's been somewhat of a shift in what majors females are looking for, so we're going to continue to get creative, try to draw talented women to our university that are passionate about track and field, and specifically looking for some of the academic programs we have here.
So as you've touched upon with recruiting, let's say theoretically I'm a high school senior who's interested in coming here and participating in the track and field program. What would you say your pitch would be for somebody like me to potentially join your program?
Susquehanna is a very unique place. From top to bottom, we have extremely strong academic programs. We've got the GO program, which is very unique. From an athletic standpoint, track and field specifically, we have some of the top facilities, not only on the East Coast, but in the country for Division III. We really pride ourselves on that. We have a great coaching staff from all facets of the sport, and just really selling the beautiful campus, the personal professors that we have here, and just an all-around wonderful experience that you get from Susquehanna University, and knowing that when you graduate here, you're going to be getting offers for jobs or getting into grad school, and that Susquehanna does such a wonderful job in getting you ready to leave the university.
So obviously you work with both the cross-country and the track and field teams. Aside from some of the obvious differences that those two sports have, what would you say is similar and different between them, especially amongst the athletes who participate in both?
Well, I will be very upfront. I do have 2 great coaches for cross-country. Jeremiah Clinchalk is the head cross-country coach, and Ryan McGuire is our assistant distance coach. So they oversee 95% of that distance program. But really, it's just the type of training, their hours they put in is a lot longer than what a normal track and field athlete might have to put in. Most specifically, the Sunday long runs. Having to get up 6, 7 a.m. on Sundays really cuts into being a normal college student. So I would say that's the biggest change, and then having to be in season, from late August till the middle of May is different compared to a lot of other sports. I'm not saying that the track and field athletes don't work hard in the fall as well, but they are in season from August to May.
And then as you've touched upon with your recruiting classes, your upperclassmen sort of show the younger athletes the way of the road, essentially. So going into the final months of this year and then into next season, who are some underclassmen athletes, men or women, who you feel like are really going to step up, whether that's their actual performance or leaders and building a culture for your team?
Yeah, I think specifically on the men's side, we've got a lot of strong first years in the sprints that I think are really going to help us grow. To name a couple names, Jordan Donahue, Henry Nota Francesco, Calder Jacate. Those are just 3 names, and there's many more, but the sprints group, really strong, and we're looking to continue to grow with that and build, and I think they're going to see a lot of success this spring.
So that'll wrap up this episode of the Coach's Corner on the Riverhawk Spotlight. Again, that was track and field along with cross country coach Ethan Senecal. I am Alex Welde, and we hope everyone has a good day.